panel. My name is Victor Lucas, and I'm from the Electric Playground. You're probably wondering what the raffle ticket that you were handed is for. Okay, well, you're going to find out about that right after the panel, so keep that handy. Now, come along for a journey down the road as the infamous Agatha Harkness finds herself down and out of power after a suspicious goth teen helps break her free from a distorted spell. Her interest is piqued when he begs her to take him on the legendary Witch's Road, a magical gauntlet of trials that, if survived, rewards a witch with what they're missing. Please help me in giving a huge Canadian welcome to the writer, director, and executive producer of Agatha All Along, Jack Schaefer. Yes. Next up, you know him from the series Heartstopper. Please welcome the brand new mysterious addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Joe Locke. Hello, Joe. And you know and love her from countless amazing roles, but we are all here to celebrate the return of the Wicked Witch of WandaVision. Please welcome the star of Agatha All Along, Catherine Hahn. Spot the Canadian on the stage. I'm in Chuck Taylor's. I can't believe it.
I mean, this particular chemistry is pretty right on. If it was outside of this coven, I've always thought Loki would be fun.
Yeah.
A lot of mischief.
Yes. He isn't that now, though.
No, I know, but
there's a version of him that would be, though.
Yes.
Yes, I like that. All right, well, we know that Joe is playing a character named Teen.
You all laughed, but that's actually his name.
That's his name.
You're going to be laughing when you watch the show.
Can you tell us about your character, Teen?
Yeah, he's like a goth, mysterious teen. There is a mystery there. And he goes to Agatha, and he's the reason that they go on the road. He persuades Agatha to take him down the road. You know, he's a big fan of witches, but he hasn't got the power yet. And so, him and Agatha, they find this coven and go on the road.
Love it.
It's trying so hard.
What is the Witch's Road? Take us into what the Witch's Road means for Agatha All Along.
Yeah, well, so the Witch's Road is something from the comics that we have kind of put our own stamp on. And in this world, the Witch's Road is a gauntlet of trials for witches to embark on, and the idea is that at the end of the road, the witch can get the thing that she is missing. So, I'm very inspired by quest stories, like things like, The Wizard of Oz and Neverending Story and Labyrinth and that kind of thing. So that's Witch's Road has those vibes to it.
Very cool. Now, one of the things that you did with WandaVision is you kind of, which is incredible, and I'm wondering if that's part of the mission for Agatha All Along. Like, if you go in expecting something, are we getting something totally different?
Yeah, I mean, that was part of the thrill of both making WandaVision and rolling it out, was the surprise of it and designing it to try and maximize fan enjoyment. I mean, we made WandaVision with so much love, and we tried to do it again with Agatha. And so it is a puzzle box show. It has a lot of mysteries, a lot of unfolding, a lot of left turns, a lot of rug pulls. So yeah, get ready.
Awesome. Catherine, let's talk a little bit more about the music. And one of the things that I kind of picked up on, I just watched WandaVision again this week, that's why it's so top of mind. And the first 4 episodes of the show, you guys are not ready. But what I see in the way that you move is this musicality. Just the way you swing your elbows. I'm wondering if
It's amazing though. Like there's like you're just floating through the scenes, and I'm wondering if you had a movement coach or dance instruction or anything like that.
Well, in WandaVision, Lizzie and I definitely had a movement coach for our power. Like, so that was so that we wanted to make sure that we each had our own language. And I think though for Agatha, it really was in the writing for me. It was like not overthought. It was just a very musical. I don't know. There was a musicality in the writing of her.
Yes.
So yeah, it did definitely come out, and through her costumes, there was so much fabric to be. How could you not play with it? So it was definitely baked in for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yes. I want to ask about the other characters, some of the witches in the coven here, which are from Marvel lore. You've got Jennifer Kale, Alice Wu Gulliver, and Lilia Calderu. Can you take us into who these characters are and why they were important to this story?
No.
Something about that.
So Jennifer Kale is played by Sashir Zameda, who is like a deadly funny comedian, and she is a kind of wellness guru. It was an idea early on in the room that there would be an intersection between wellness culture and potions and that kind of thing. And so she's a real bitch, right? we love our Jen Kale. And then Patti LuPone plays Lilia Calderu. That is the correct response when the name Patti LuPone is conjured. And she is a divination witch, and she's Patty. There's really nothing else to say. And then Alice Wu Gulliver is I'm sorry, I'm just realizing I'm trying to pull back on spoilers. What I say?
Yes, I know.
It's
This
so
is
tough.
I know.
So tough. She's real cool, you guys.
Jack, do you think people should watch WandaVision before they get into Agatha All Along?
I mean, I think it enhances the watch. It's been my mission at Marvel to make projects that stand alone. I love being part of a mythology. It's such an honor to be part of a larger tapestry, but you always want your thing to be able to stand on its own 2 feet.
Yes.
But I do think seeing WandaVision in advance of Agatha just makes the watch a bit sweeter.
Very cool. Joe, congratulations on your theatrical run with Sweeney Todd. I'm wondering if it felt a little bit like you were still on a theatrical live theater type stage on the show. It does feel like there are some big moments like that.
Yeah, I mean, it almost was like Agatha was the training for Sweeney because it came first.
Okay, gotcha.
But spending 6 months at Patti LuPone every day is the best theatre training you could have. But yeah, I think there's definitely some parts of Agatha that are very theatrical in that space.
That's amazing. Catherine, I hope that there is more of Agatha All Along. I hope that this is the start of more seasons. I don't know, but I'm curious to hear where you would like to see Agatha as a character go. Are you thinking of where you would like to see her pop up?
Oh gosh, I mean, I think it was very important that this be like a beautiful, like just a gorgeous piece on its own, but I am open to anything. Yeah, my resume is out there.
Well, here's your contract. There you go.
Thank you.
That's honestly all the questions that I have. I don't know if I have to call it there or can I keep going? Marvel Police? What do I do? 2 minutes. Oh, I have 5 more minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, well let's talk a little, off book here. I want to know about maybe the first Marvel experience that you had that kind of opened your mind to how big these movies could be. Was there a film or a show that you watched that you just fell in love with?
Oh, I mean, I remember seeing Black Panther and just, because I had seen all the other movies, with my kids leading up to it, but there was something about of course, the world opening that made me so happy, and it was also so solid.
Right.
So I was very moved by that and just loved it.
Jack, is that something that surprises you too? The way that these kind of they're fantasy infused and they're first audiences that people think of as specific, but they cross over and entertain people that I think surprise people.
Yeah, I mean, Black Panther came out when I had first started working there, and so it was the first premiere that I was invited to. And I'm here to tell you that the Black Panther premiere, like if you felt the world tremble, that was the Black Panther premiere. It was so beautiful and so important. And like I just like drank all the Kool-Aid. I was like, I'm so lucky to be here. I'm doing it. It's all so special. And and at that time I was like, I think Thor Ragnarok is amazing, and it is amazing. But like Black Panther, just knocked me down. And I think Marvel tries to with every project do something new, and that is invigorating as an artist.
Joe, do you want to tell us your character's name?
Teen. His name's Teen.
It's Teen.
It's Teen, sorry. It's an interesting name. Very unique, very unique.
Babies are going to be born named Teen.
Okay, well, actually, I do have one more for every one of you. Without spoiling the moment in the show, can you tell us about your favorite day working on Agatha All Along?
Oh, I mean, for sure it had to be, this was one of many days where the coven, all of us were sitting together, our chairs facing each other on stage, having some sort of snack, talking about the next snack, and it was Patty just singing something, and all of us just gabbing, and you had to just step, like my mind just like stepped back, and I could not believe that it was happening, that it went from that extraordinary experience of WandaVision to this on this set that was the road, that is so incredible. It really felt like a fever dream in like a good way. It was like, it really was magic. There's a lot of magic moments on this show.
That's awesome. Joe, do you have a favorite moment?
Do you remember when Patty, she was trying to find a song on her phone to put on?
Oh, yeah.
And she I don't know how she found, but she found this conservative Christian song Get Married Up. And it was about this southern man finding a wife who he can put in her place. And she, ironically, was singing this song and listening to lyrics and getting so angry at it. And it was so funny because she was like, turn this off! And it was just,
She was singing along at the same time. She couldn't help it.
You're selling so many Patti LuPone records in this panel. It's amazing. And Jack, it must be just this most incredible thing to watch all of these performers just bring it all to life.
Absolutely. I mean, we have the absolute best cast. It's an embarrassment how terrific this cast is, and how well they connected. And they're all witches, and there was a lot of magic on set. And as Catherine said, we did it a lot practically. The show was almost entirely practically, and so all of our our special effects and the road that we built, it was bananas. All of those folks together.
Amazing. Well, this is a surreal moment for me, I have to tell you all. This is incredible. I was watching your show, on my TV in my basement the other day, and here I am on set with all of you. It's incredible. Let's give it another round of applause. I believe we have a trailer that we're going to run. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
What really happened to you? She took every little bit of power I had.
Gather sisters
I'm assembling a coven.
water
I gotta get back on top. I'm gonna walk the road. Join me.
Darkest hour, wake thy power, earthly and divine.
The witch's road will give you the thing you want most. If you make it to the end.
The road is a death wish.